From right field on the south side of Chicago, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Chicago White Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, please welcome your Chicago White Sox.
Getting the start for the Chicago White Sox, Anthony Kay.
Well, he tried to make it through the fifth inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
Just about ready to roll. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And we're underway here on the south side of Chicago. Here comes the 0-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Outside.
And that one's a little bit low. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
What a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And that's in the dirt. And the count is 1-1. On the ground, right side. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here is Matt Olson.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk it.
Just missed. Hard hit, right side. To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And going for Atlanta, Reynaldo Lopez. He leads the entire league in wins, and every time he grabs the ball, you expect results.
Yeah, he's coming right after hitters, Boog, setting the tone from the jump and giving his team a real chance to stack up some W's.
He's not just a pitcher, he's a gamer. Shows up every 5th day ready to compete.
That's why every rotation wants a guy like him, just flat out reliable, just like you, partner.
Yeah, Siggy, he doesn't just hit it far, he hits it loud.
Yeah, the ballpark doesn't stand a chance when he squares it up, Boog. That tater total just keeps climbing.
Tater total?
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now. Hit weakly on the ground, and it goes just foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Munetaka Murakami.
And Boog, you know he's happy seeing a righty out there on the mound in this one. I mean, over 300 against righties on the year, so definitely you expect him to try to tack on a few more points of batting average with a couple of hits. Should be a good matchup for him in this one.
Yeah!
Curveball. Low inside.
The 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Here's the catcher to hit, Kyle Teal.
Nope.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
2 down, nobody on.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. White Sox come up empty first time around. We'll head to the second from the south side. No score. Back at right field. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Okay, in his 3rd season, 31 years old, he joined the team as a free agent.
Ball, that's out. Ball.
That missed by a lot. Full count now. Got him swinging. That's the first sweeper we've seen today, and the batter made a mess of it. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Second inning here, no score. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And there's a ball. Got him. That's the second out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Two down, nobody on. Not even close there. And it's 1-1.
Ball.
On a line, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
The Braves looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Liner caught at second. Braves strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here on the south side, bottom half of inning number 2, Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Aye.
Low inside.
That one ripped. Harris after it. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Vargas matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
On the ground at first. Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Seventh designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
Benintendi to the plate.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Out to short, Alvarez. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Inside, and now 3-0. That's a strike. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. One down.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
That's inside.
The Braves with a chance to score first here in the second game of the series. That one hammered but pulled foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at-bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Matt Olson down. Grounded out his first time up. Swings through that. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Little chopper rolls foul. Ball one there.
Ball one.
Okay, checks the runner. Albies dives back in. Struck him out swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 1 and the White Sox nothing. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Welcome back. Let's
And
check out
leading
what's been
off
happening of late. Really been
right
struggling.
fielder, Austin Hayes.
Slider. Low outside.
Right through there for a strike.
Low outside.
That one fouled off. Next offering misses, and that's ball one.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Liner, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Hayes gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side, could be two. Flips for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's
Up
choice.
next for the White Sox, second baseman,
Chase Mydra steps to the plate for the White Sox. Struck out looking at the bottom of the first. Quick move to first. Acuna back in on a dive.
Slider. Low outside.
In there at the knees. 0-1. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. Ground ball left side and foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man on second, 2 down. Runner breaks for third. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the 0-2. Lopez fires. Ground ball right side. Throw on to Olsen, and the inning is over. So one left for the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Back here on the south side, now in for the Braves, Austin Riley.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him swinging for the K. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
That's ball 2.
Just missed. And a 3-0 finds the zone. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Right fielder Eli White.
Man at first, and next for Atlanta, Eli White. Foul ball there. Oh, 1 now. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2.
Ball 1.
Man at first, 1 away. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder Mauricio Dubon.
Foul ball. In the air, right field. Hayes gets under it, and that'll do it. 1 left for Atlanta. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teel. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
wasting no time. He's
Up next
2 for
the
2
White
now on the
Sox.
night, and
First
just a
baseman,
triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through at a pretty high leverage spot right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And here is Sosa to the plate. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air right field. One away.
Up next for the White Sox, left fielder, Miguel Vargas.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Two on, one out. Ball in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. One and two now. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Hasn't given up any runs yet, so he might as well stick to the plan.
Benintendi in the box now. Takes strike 1. Tying run at scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one fouled off. Stays alive.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. In the air to left center. Harris turns to the right on the move. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. White Sox strand a couple, still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That clips the corner. Yo, 1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying out of here. A solo shot, his 7th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Anthony Kay won't go any further. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching for the
New
White
pitcher for the White Sox,
Number
Sean Newcomb.
15.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the 0-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Newcomb, a tall lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. That's out to center field. Acuna settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Nope.
Activity
Ball
in the
one.
pen for the White Sox. Number 62, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Vassell also getting ready. Here's a 1-1. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Two away now.
Up next for Atlanta, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. That clips the zone. No balls, two strikes.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That one ran inside, almost got him. This one in the air, center field. Acuna settles under it. And that is that. One more for Atlanta on the homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at right field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And a foul ball.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
To the right side. Olsen takes it himself, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
For the White Sox, center fielder, Luis Angel Acuna.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's just foul. Up the middle. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Singy, it looked like he might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close. So they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth a challenge if there's any doubt at all.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for them. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Here's the second baseman, Chase Mydroff.
Second baseman, Chase Mydroff.
Outside low, ball one.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing could put you right back in this ball game.
2 down, nobody on, and that is out of play.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That misses the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Riley fires to first, and that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Here on the south side, close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Pitching for the
Mike
White Sox.
Vassell gets the
Number
call from the
61.
pen.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Ball, that's outside.
And the 1-0. Bounce to the right. Mydroff throws to first in time. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Austin Riley.
Here is Austin Riley, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a high chopper. Mydroff in plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Catcher Sean Murphy.
And it's even up. Two down, nobody on. And that's outside. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Braves as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here on the south side, bottom of the 6th, Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Montgomery.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
High outside.
Bounce to the left side. Riley gets it to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the White Sox, catcher Kyle Steele.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
The Braves leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And that skips in the dirt.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Now here is Munetaka Murakami, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. That one the other way, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South.
Now pitching for the
White Sox going with a new arm, number 62.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Leading off for the Braves, right fielder Eli White.
That one almost got him.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Swing and a miss. White started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. That just misses, and that's ball 3. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. That one misses. Nope. So a leadoff walk. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Mauricio Dubon will hit next. Dubon having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Ripped on a line. But foul. And the 0-1. That one at triple digits. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Jordan Hicks, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder Michael Harris II.
Ball, that's outside.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ball popped up. Murakami. And that is that. Braves go down quickly here. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Third baseman Lenny Sosa.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Now pitching for
Here comes a new arm for the
number
Braves,
75,
Robert Suarez.
Robert Suarez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Cutter. High outside.
Out to short. Alvarez handles, throws to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next
That
for
play
the
won't be
White
trending
Sox,
on social media
left
later on,
fielder
but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Four-seam fastball.
Ball, that's low.
The Braves up by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The 2-1. Tap foul at the plate.
Circle change. Low inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Circle change. Low inside.
Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Low outside.
Got him swinging.
Up next for the White Sox, designated hitter
Benintendi up here.
Benintendi.
There's a strike. 95 of that one.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Two down, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the White Sox, right fielder.
And now it's Austin Hayes. His righty-lefty splits there. Late swing fouled off. Tying run at the plate. That misses the zone, and that is ball one.
Middle outside.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's the third out. The White Sox lead one. They trail it here 2-0. Back at right
Leading off for
field.
the
So
Braves.
now to the plate for Atlanta, Nacho Alvarez Jr. In the air, right field, Hayes under it. One up, one down.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Inside ball.
And another ball. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that's a 1-out single.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. In the dirt. The 2-1. Swing and a foul straight back. 2-2 now. And they'll do it again. Two on the way. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
That's off the mark. Full count now. And he walked him. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk.
Matt Olson.
Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here's the throw. Safe. In comes the run from second. And they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
First and second, one out. Austin Riley at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. This ball's chopped on the ground. Glove flip to second. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Here on the south side, bottom of the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Now pitching for
Pitching
Atlanta,
change here,
number
Joe
77,
Jimenez.
Joe
And if you
Jimenez.
dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Aye. Jimenez, a 6'3" righty, 31 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. The 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One, 2 now. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Olsen. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
My draw.
This one in the air, center field. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop.
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Hey! The Braves leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Here's a 1-2. And down on strikes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Chi Sox held in check here. Still down 3-0.
Now pitching for the
Righty
White Sox,
reliever out of the pen,
number
Jordan
44.
Hicks.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for Atlanta, catcher Sean Murphy.
Ball.
And
That's a
another
ball.
ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Two and 0 the count. Here it comes. That one missed. There's a strike at the knees. And now 3-1. That catches the corner. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Activity in the bullpen. Grant Taylor, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. And it's fouled away. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find a zone.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon.
3-pitch strikeout last time up.
Run around the move. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Ripped, but it curls foul. Man at second. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 down.
Well, Big, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Fouled off left side. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top of the 9th.
Nope. That's inside.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive. Man on second, 2 down. Out towards right center field. That's a base hit. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Nacho Alvarez Jr., the next to hit. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Outside, that's a ball.
Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here on the south side, now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teal.
Kyle Teal. Now pitching for
New
Atlanta,
pitcher for the
number
Braves, Joey
33,
Wentz.
Joey
Oh, he's
Wentz.
having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Slider. Middle outside. Come on, Kyle.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Middle outside. Here we go, Kyle.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
That one to first. Takes it himself. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Up next for the White Sox, first baseman, Munetaka Murakami.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Hey!
Four-seam
One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
0-2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. White Sox down to their final out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Sosa in the box here lets that one go for a ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Yeah!
Overhand curve. Low middle. Slider. Low inside.
Wentz is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.